Who needs an aeroplane? Ah! Mexico. What's scary is the police. Best driving roads I've ever been on. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this view. This hellhole. It really is a horrible town. Bless them. Yeah, I'm definitely not the best at booking hotels, am I? Shit. Sorry. Well, it's a bit of a cloudy morning this morning. 16 degrees. And this morning I'm leaving this place here, spelt with an O, and apparently it's pronounced Oaxaca or something. Who knows? So I'm basically, this place is surrounded by temples and pyramids and all sorts. I've only got time to go and look at one, so I've picked one. I'm going to go there now, and then somehow I'm going to get over here somewhere that's not even on this page of the map. So I've got 5 days to get home. Enjoy the madness today on a red light. So I think that means stop for a change. Doesn't always mean stop though, apparently. Doesn't always mean stop. And there's some roses over there, so oh, 2 lots of roses, look. So I'll best get off my phone really before they spot me. Actually, it's called Oaxaca. Oaxaca. I just heard it on the radio. It's very important that when you get petrol in Mexico that you check the pump is zeroed before you before they start putting the fuel in. They'll also clean your windows as well, which is awesome. Don't know if I'm supposed to tip for that. I'm not a great tipper. See? Let's see if we can pay on a card here. Should be able to. But I prefer it if I could pay on the phone card. Do you know what I mean? With Apple Pay and stuff. But a lot of places you can't use that, so you have to use a normal card. This road's quite a good example of how Mexicans use the hard shoulder. So basically, if you're not in a rush to get anywhere, what you do is you straddle the hard shoulder, which would be completely illegal in the UK. And most countries of the world, but this is Mexico. So when there's nothing behind you, you go back in the middle, and as soon as anything catches up with you, as luck would have it, nothing's catching up with me now. I'm not slowing down. Just trust me. You can see these guys on the other side as well. Look at the cars on the other side. Most of them are literally driving on the hard shoulder, not to let the truck go by. Works quite well. Any other place I've actually seen that happen is in Southern Ireland, which is another fantastic place. Once I go on the road trip, I want to sit in Southern Ireland. Not keen on the rain though, Irish people. It didn't rain so much. That's all good. Oh, and of course, even though you've got like a main road like this, you've got your old friends, the toppers. And look at the size of them. You know what I mean? Oh, the other thing is as well, that's also a place where people will overtake you. So, see, look, it's there for traffic calming, but to the Mexicans, it's just a way of, oh, I can take over here. I don't care quite so much about my suspension. And if you want the other person to move over, you just indicate as you come up, and if they don't move straight away, you flash your lights. It's like aggressive driving done by everyone. But it kind of works. I like it. There's clouds over there. I must be higher than I think because it's 14 degrees. And I'm wondering why, but looking at the cloud cover over there, perhaps it's because I'm up in the mountains so much. But rather annoyingly, I've just come to this place and there was no road into it that I could find or see. So I've just wasted 40 minutes driving through the rush hour traffic. And now I've got to replan where I'm going to go now. So, Mexico. This road is so good. So good. No potholes, no speed bumps. Lanes are a little bit thin, especially when you've got lorries coming the opposite direction, but so much fun. So much fun. It's gone on and on and on. It's something like this for hours and hours, right? Hours and hours. It's not good on the fuel consumption though. And again, I made the wise decision before I got on this mountain road to fill up, because you really don't know how far it's going to be between petrol stations. So if you're looking at a road on the map and it looks like it's a straight road, this looks like a straight road on the map, honestly. This seriously looks like a straight road. And there's no such thing as a straight road. If you're basically crossing from the Pacific to the Caribbean, or the Caribbean to the Pacific, you are going to go across huge mountains when your ears pop all the way up and then your ears pop all the way down. But it is fun. It is fun. It may sound strange, right? But since I've come over the top of that mountain range and I've come over the other side, all of a sudden it's turned from deciduous trees to pine trees. And the views are absolutely amazing, but they were on the other side as well. But the difference is, it's like it's gone 4K over here. Everything's so crystal clear, look. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's life without smog. So the other side was all smogged up, coming up from the Pacific side. I think I'm going towards the Caribbean side now, not 100% really. We'll see where the day gets us. We'll see. Crying shame about that, not being able to find that place this morning. But I'm sure we'll find some other places. There's some more views like. So clear, the air. The air's beautiful as well. It smells of all the pine wood forest, pine wood fires. It's good to be alive. Good to be alive. As I was saying about the views, they like being 4K. It smells so good. Clean, pine fresh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pull over on this road because it literally makes you feel so insignificant. There's the road going off down there, look, down there. It's non-stop curves and bends, but it literally makes you feel like a speck. Literally like a speck. Going past little towns, they look like little blobs on the side of the mountain, but they're actually towns. So I love this road. I'll try and mark it on a map and show you. Absolutely fantastic. I'm sorry for this guy here though, it looks like he's broken down. Not a lot I can do to help him really. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is simply one of the best driving roads I've ever been on. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this view. Look at this for a view. Isn't that amazing? And the drop, Jesus. Isn't that just outstanding? It's like a bloody racetrack, man. It's fantastic. Really is. Really admire. It's been like this for hours and hours and hours, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. The road surface is good. They're not mad on the speed bumps in this part of Mexico. But this is by far the best driving day I've had so far. Still got a few more days. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. It's the occasional pothole, but not as many as usual. Right, I'm going to get off the phone because I can't drive and change gears at the same time. And when you can change gear, it's going to be a load more fun. Ooh, got some more bends coming. I literally feel like I'm driving through Jurassic Park here. Look at the size of the ferns on that one. It's like trees. It's like the jungle is trying to take back over the road. Yeah, so it's definitely changed as I've come down the side of this mountain. The road is still absolutely fantastic to drive along. There's a few more potholes now, maybe caused by all the damp, because there's lots of patches of damp as well. So hopeful there, look. There's another one, there's ferns. Huge. Absolutely huge. We've got this crazy view on the other side. We're up above the clouds. Let's see if we can go over there. Yes. Yeah, this is the road that keeps giving. The road that keeps giving. I haven't seen many animals though. I've seen lots of cows just happily strolling down the side of the road. But other than cows, there's not been a lot. I was expecting to see lots of interesting animals. I've seen a few iguanas and lizards and things like that, but nothing more exciting than that really. But let's see what we discover over the next few days. Watch out for the landslips. I think I'm about to go down through the clouds. That's one way to see the skies. It's an aeroplane. The road that keeps giving it should be renamed as. Oh, I thought it was going to turn into pea soup then, I did. In a minute. But that'd be an awesome view from there. Just past all them banana plants. This is where all the moisture must be coming from. It's not from rain. You can see the wet patches on the road. It's obviously just the dew out of these clouds that are coming up the side of the mountain. Wow, you wouldn't want to drive off that edge there. Jesus. That's a long way down. This is what's feeding the ferns, isn't it? There's a lot of plants that I've noticed just in this part. The kind of tropical plants that you cost you an absolute arm and a leg back in the UK. Yeah, again, the Mexicans, they're missing a trick, really. They've got all these things that they could be selling around the world, and they're more interested in getting more police officers and more army on the streets, and I don't really get that. To be honest, it's like there's so many better things that the government could be spending their money on. I think, oh look, we're under the cloud now. We're above it, now we're under it. So does that mean I'm not going to get a suntan today? Oh well, I've burnt myself well and truly on that beach. The man, the dogs and Englishmen go out to the midday sun. I certainly did. In fact, it wasn't even the midday sun, but I started sunbathing at 10 in the morning. But I've got no idea what this is. I wonder what it's going to taste like. Ooh. Iron brew, that's what it tastes like. I bet it's pure sugar looking at all the warnings on it. So the lady in the shop couldn't change her 500 peso note, so I had to buy some more stuff. And she suggested that, well, she picked up this thing that looked like a turnip to me. Then she chopped it up for me and put it in a bag with some salt and some chilli. What on earth is this going to be like? A raw turnip. I think I'm eating a raw turnip. What the fucking hell? Salty chili turnip. That's gross. I got this cake. So I'm out on the beautiful road now, and now we're in Sugarcane areas, and that one we've just gone past, that's usually been towed by a tractor, and these lorries, wow. Well, you just have to keep your wits about you, because everything happens so quick on these roads, you know. There's a lot less speed bumps on this side of Mexico, it seems. I'm not moaning about that at all, because I'm going to start to really grind my gears. But yeah, like some of the lorries as well. They're they're not like a lorry you get in the UK where it's just one trailer. They're two trailers. The farm lorries. There'll be 4 or 5 of those things we've just gone past, them cages. And like I've said before, no one really knows what any of the signs mean. I mean, what's this lorry in front? What's all that mean? Does it mean anything? Oh, we got a sugarcane thing now. Look, coming on. Beautiful big river I'm next to. I think I'm going towards Veracruz. I don't know why I'm heading that way, because I thought I was going away from there and back towards Cancun, because I'm going to get this car back in 5 days. It's like, how the hell do you get past this sugarcane trailer? Okay, over. Can you see that? Do I go? Do I wait for the lorry to go? Don't know. Don't know what to do. I don't want to be doing this speed for very far though. Looks like the lorry's going. It's going to take some bloody sugarcane off of it. Look at the state of that. Actually, a good lorry driver. He was quite conscious of that. This little bike here on the inside. Yeah, it's like excitement like that. About every 10 minutes, something happens on the road, or some weird vehicle, or something crazy happens in front of you. It's a shame I couldn't have the camera running all day, every day, really, because the amount of things I haven't filmed is crazy, absolutely crazy. There you go. Oh shit! Sorry. Oh. Totty. Hello. Been a long day. I think I've got two more hours to go. Don't really know where I'm going. It's by the sea somewhere. But if there's a day to do a load of driving on when you're abroad, well, up in the sky. So I wouldn't have been catching any rays by the sea anyway, would I? So it's all, I might as well take advantage of it and get as close to where I want to go as I possibly can in one foul swoop. I'll get back to another podcast. An interesting design of bridge. I do love a good bridge. There's plenty on the screen. We've just come onto this. This is a proper toll road now, I think. I wish I could have filmed the toll because it was so confusing. So confusing where to go. But you just have to keep your eyes open, and luckily there was a little man who saw me and he was like saying, go over this way, and I was like, okay, thank you. The tolls are dirt cheap, by the way. The tolls, they've not been expensive at all. As you might know, I've got dyscalculus, so maths isn't my strong point, to say the least. But they seem really cheap, really cheap. And when I watched a load of things on YouTube, people were saying that they were expensive and things like that, but not in my experience. And in all honesty, I've had to pay four tolls in total. God knows how many miles I've done. Okay, I do usually go zero, take the toll option off, so because that way you get to see more of the real country that you're in. But since I've been going on the toll roads, I've put the option in to go on them. I haven't really been on that many toll roads, so, and the toll sections seem to be quite short, but perhaps it's different in different parts of the country. And Mexico's a big place, and they obviously, do a lot of trade with someone or something because there's so many lorries on the roads. I wish I could have filmed that the tolls that have just come through. So many lorries all parked up, and someone's buying all this stuff. Perhaps it's the Mexicans, I don't know. This kind of gives you an idea of how many lorries are on the road. Look. It's pretty much, I would say on the roads here, it seems like 75% of the traffic is massive articulated lorries. Lorry after lorry after lorry after lorry. I'm glad I'm not going in that direction though, because that direction is one hell of a traffic jam. My side looks freaking lovely. So nice to be on this road. But there's still potholes. Not so many though. They tend to be small ones. Look at this. Lorries, 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 lorries. As far as the eye can see. Wow. That's going to be some... take some time to clear, I think that is. Jesus. You see how many of them as well are like the double articulated. There's a lot of stuff being moved, isn't it? A lot of stuff. An awful lot of stuff. Well, I'm just glad I'm going the opposite direction. Service stations, petrol stations on the what I think is a motorway. The on and off ramps are a bit to be thingied. You know what I mean? Look at this. And this is nothing compared to the off ramp. The off ramp was just mind blowing. Oh, let's go for it. Shit. Come on, little Nissan, you can do it. I love a hire car. I just cruised quite nicely at 130 kilometres an hour today. Always feels like it could do with another gear though. Like you're straight in. The only gears I've been using since I've been here, right? All I use is fifth gear and second gear. That's it all day because of the speed bumps. You literally second gear, you go up on the speed bump, drop on the other side, pull away in second, rev it up, and then straight into fifth. And then the next speed bump comes along, back into second, and so it goes on all day, every day. Thank God I had that lovely driving road today. That was just fucking awesome. That was. Almost made the trip worth it, worth every penny. So I don't know how many more miles I've got to go. I'm stopping in a place that I can't pronounce. Stopping in a lovely Best Western hotel. How posh. But there's a free breakfast. Tomorrow morning I'm going to get on the road early because I want to get to Palenque, which also is heading me back towards where I've got to get the hire vehicle back to. So yeah, makes sense to me. Another hour. It's been quite a long day, but an enjoyable one. Not a nightmare day. Never speak too soon, but everything's gone okay today. I've only bloody done it again, and another shit old town. I don't think there are many nice towns though, in reality. But what made me really laugh, I couldn't video before because there's a police car behind me all the way. You might see it just here in a minute. It's another refinery town. There's a massive big burning stack behind these buildings. I think I've got to turn off here. I'll get a photo. So this is my hotel. A little bit of paint, liquor paint, Best Western. But look what's just over there. Sounds like an airport. It's thinking of guts. Definitely not the best at booking hotels, am I? Definitely not the best. Look how it lights up the sky, man. That's madness. Beautiful. So there's a lovely shitty river full of mosquitoes. And you got this. It's just beautiful. Amazing. Fumes. Don't think I'm going to be going too far from the hotel tonight. I'm going to get robbed again. So this is this place. Mexico's a bit crazy, man. I kind of love it, but every time a police car goes past, I think, fucking hell. I stand up like a sore thumb, really. It's quite strange, this town that I'm in at the moment, which I thought was going to be a nice little village, and it's like, I've been called gringo a few times. They don't think I understand what gringo means. So, oh well. I'm going to eat something I don't know what it is tonight, as usual. See what it is, have a surprise. And hopefully I'll get all the way back to the hotel, because I've got to come out to get some money, which is always a scary thing, because you can't use a normal cash point, like one of these ones that you get in a pub in England or in a shop or something like that. You really need to find a proper bank. But the bank that I used was like a big... You went through some doors, but they were all glass, so it's like you don't know who's watching you, and yeah. The truth is, I ain't really scared of the Mexicans. You know, there's good and bad in all people, isn't there? What's scary is the police, because if you stand out, like me with my, I'm gonna call it blonde hair. It was blonde once. I think it's grey now, but. Yeah, every time one's driven past, they've clocked me, like, even in the busier part of the town. So I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, I think, so I can get to Palenque for about 9 in the morning. Miss driving out of this hellhole. It really is a horrible town. Bless them. Bless them. It's like everywhere you go, there's crazy music playing. But it's like comedy music to my ears, anyway. Wow. Let's see if I can get all the way home, buy some food, not get robbed. That's what I'm aiming to do. Should you go out after dark in a rough Mexican town, it's quite terrifying. It really is. I feel like I stand out like a sore thumb, to say the least. It's quite funny when they start talking about me. I don't understand what they're saying, but then when they say gringo, they don't understand that that's the only Spanish word that I know is gringo. I'm no fucking gringo. Am I a gringo? Yeah, I'm a gringo. Fucking gringo. Nice early start for me this morning. Just a little bit bleary-eyed. Got woke up at 3:30 this morning. By the smell of diesel and petrol. That flame looks even bigger this morning. Wow. Honestly, I got woke up literally by a smell of like petrol or something wafting through the room. I found the same in that other town, didn't I? So look, there's like a smog already above the town. Yeah, that's the coloration there. Look, well, that's my cigarette. I'm moaning about toxicity and stuff, but yeah, what a place to bring your kids up there. It's actually like almost, you can't pick it up on this camera, but almost like a mist going down the street there. So wherever I go from here, it's got to get better. I'm going to eat some huevos, which is eggs, I think. and then I'm going to go straight on the road. It's a long old drive to Palenque, but it's supposed to be amazing when I get there. Let's see how big the queues are. That'll probably amaze me quite a lot.